What we saying, everyone? It's your boy Jordan, aka Joe's Reacts, and welcome back to the latest reaction channel on YouTube. Where I bring the rhythm, the vibes, and the positive energy every day with no fail. And I hope you the reactions so far this weekend. Whilst at the same time, I hope you're having a great start this week, where we're striving to be the best version of ourselves, achieving something new as much as we can. Then we're going to react to 3 suggestions today. The first suggestion is going to be from my Patreon, whilst at the same time, the second 2 are going to be new releases that I'm excited to react to. Whilst at the same time, I hope we enjoy his first reaction right now, which is going to be a little bit of a different reaction. The first time on this channel, which I've not reacted to a song, which I'm excited to get into right now, because we are going to be learning about a new person that I've never heard of before, called Dr. Maya Angelou. So I'm excited to get into this right now, because I feel like she's going to come through with some really good wisdom, whilst at the same time I feel like we're all going to learn something good and something new from this little interview right now. So I have, from the Patreon message that suggested this right now, I have learned that she is an American memoirist, whilst at the same time a civil rights activist, whilst also a poet, whilst also she's done so much for America in the way that she's laid the path for so many shows, TV shows, books and autobiographies that she's created. And I feel like she definitely spreads a message that gets everyone positive and motivated, you know what I'm saying? So I'm excited to get into this right now, see what she talks about, whilst at the same time, if there's any more videos like this that you do want to react to, let me know in the comments. But I'm excited to get into this right now, to really come through reacting to something different that isn't music, you know what I'm saying, which I'm kind of a little bit sad about, whilst at the same time it's definitely about time I react to something different on this channel. And if you two want to get access to private song requests and not wait for a while to get your reactions heard to, use the Patreon, or you can use the PayPal. And if you do want to see me in other YouTube channels, got a gaming channel and a vlogging channel. But I'll say get straight to this reaction. Hope you enjoy it, hope you have a great day, and hope a better week. Let's get into it and let's go. Bosh. Right, this is Dr. Maya Angelou in Love Liberties. Then we will be reacting to another one, which is a suggestion on the Patreon, which is the same person talking about something else. So I'm excited to get into this right now, see what she's talking about, and let's get into it and let's go.
I am grateful to have been loved and to be loved now and to be able to love.
Hey,
because that liberates. Love liberates. It doesn't just hold. That's ego. Love liberates.
Damn, it doesn't just hold. And that's a nice little message right there. Love doesn't just hold, it elaborates, you know what I'm saying? And ego is the one that really comes through being the demise of people, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always a person that will always show love over, like, prioritising my own ego, you know what I'm saying? I'll always help other people, show my love to other people that need it, rather than going into my own ego and being like, they don't need help, I'd rather help myself, you know what I'm saying? Everyone needs a little bit of love and everyone needs a little bit of care, you know what I'm saying? And I feel that's what she's talking about right now. Let's go.
When my son was born, I was 17.
Damn.
My mother had a huge house, 14-room house. At 17, I went to her and said, I'm leaving. She asked me, you're leaving my house? And she had live-in help. I said, yes. I found a job and I've got a room with cooking privileges down the hall. And the landlady will be the babysitter. She asked me, you're leaving my house? I said, yes, ma'am. And you're taking the baby? I said, yes. She said, all right, remember this. When you step over my door sill, you've been raised. You know the difference between right and wrong. Do right.
Damn, do right. That is hard right there. When you leave the first step on the door, that's when you know that you're going to take all the lessons that you've learned from your parents and apply them to yourself, and you're going to have to be independent. And especially being a parent at a young age, like my mother had me when she was 16 while she was doing her GCSEs, trying to pass and get her grades and stuff like that. She still managed to smash it, you know what I'm saying? Which is just the motivation and inspiration you need when you've got that love, for especially for a child, and you want to have a perfect upbringing. You've really got to make them decisions that you might not think you want to make, but you have to make, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Let's go.
Don't let anybody raise you and make you change.
Hey, facts.
And remember this, you can always come home.
Aw.
I went home every time life slammed me down and made me call it uncle. I went home with my baby. My mother never once acted as I told you so. She said, oh, baby's home. Oh, my darling, Mama's going to cook you something. Mother's going to make this for you.
Oh.
Love.
That is it, you know what I'm saying? Love, because her mum loves her so much. She doesn't care. She doesn't really think She doesn't take a second thought into her daughter coming back into her house after leaving, you know what I'm saying? She'll accept her with open arms, and that's love right there. And because a lot of people do either choose love or ego, and if her mother right there chose ego over love, then she would have said something, you know what I'm saying? She would have said, like, I told you so, or something like that, like... This is interesting right now to really get the little bit of the perspective between love and ego, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a huge difference, whilst at the same time they both play a part so perfectly within each other, you know what I'm saying? Let's go.
She liberated me to life. She continued to do that.
Hey, let's go.
When my son may have been 5 years old, my mother would pick him up all the time and feed him. And I went to her once a month, and she would cook for me. So one day I went to her house and she'd cooked red rice, which I loved.
Ooh.
After we finished eating, we walked down the hill and she started across the street. She said, wait a minute, baby. I was 22 years old. She said, wait a minute, baby. You know, I think you're the greatest woman I've ever met.
Oh, that's beautiful.
She said, Mary McLeod Bethune, Eleanor Roosevelt, and my mother. You're in that category.
Ooh, now that will build up the confidence right there. Holy, that is beautiful to say that, innit? Let's go.
Then she said, give me a kiss. I gave her a kiss and I got onto the streetcar. I can remember the way the sun fell on the slats of the wooden seats.
Damn.
I sat there and I thought about her. I thought, suppose she's right. She's intelligent. And she says she's too mean to lie. So suppose I am going to be somebody.
Hey.
She released me.
Damn, all it takes them little words, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be somebody, then compare them to the greats, and then they can put that into their head that they can actually be somebody, you know what I'm saying? Because when you don't put it into someone's head, they're never going to think it, you know what I'm saying? So if you start putting them positive feelings and thoughts into people's heads, they can kind of like manipulate them in a positive way to be the best version of themselves, you know what I'm saying? Let's carry on with this and let's go.
She freed me to say I may have something in me that would be of value. Maybe not just to me. See?
Damn, to
That's
everyone. That's love. That's beautiful right there. Man, I'm getting goosebumps a little bit right
When she
now.
was in her final sickness, I went out to San Francisco. And the doctor said she had three weeks to live.
Damn.
I asked her, would you come to North Carolina? She said yes. She had emphysema and lung cancer. I brought her to my home. She lived for 1.5 years.
Wow.
And when she was finally in extremis, she was on oxygen and fighting cancer for her life. And I remembered her liberating me.
Oh.
And I said, I hope I'll be able to liberate her.
Oh.
She deserved that from me. She deserved a great daughter, and she got one.
That is so beautiful. The fact that her daughter is repaying her mum for all the lessons and teachings that she brought down for her, and now she's telling her mum, look, you've liberated me, now you can feel liberated because I'm the best version of me, all because of you. Oh, that is beautiful.
So in her last days, I said, now, I understand that some people need permission to go. As I understand it, you may have done what God put you here to do. You were a great worker.
Facts.
You must have been a great lover, because a lot of men, and if I'm not wrong, maybe a couple of women, risked their lives to love you.
Damn.
You were a piss-poor mother of small children, but you were a great mother of young adults.
If someone can let me know what a piss-poor mother means, I'd be greatly appreciated.
And if you need permission to go, I liberate you.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I went back to my house, and something said, go back. I was in my pajamas. I jumped in my car and ran, and the nurse said, she's just gone.
Oh.
You see, love liberates. It doesn't bind. Love says, I love you. I love you if you're in China. I love you if you're across town. I love you, Finn Harlan. I love you.
Damn, I love you guys, you know what I'm saying? I love anyone, you know what I'm saying? As long as you're going through life, sharing that love also, your love is there with me, you know what I'm saying? And that is so beautiful right there, when she says love liberates. Like, that right there is just so powerful, especially when she's saying to her mum, look, you can pass away now being happy, you know what I'm saying? Because you've raised the most perfect daughter, and I'm just going to carry on that light that you've put inside of me, you know what I'm saying? That is so beautiful. Wow, what a way to end this little segment right here.
I would like to be near you. I'd like to have your arms around me. I'd like to hear your voice in my ear.
Yeah.
But that's not possible now, so I love you. Go.
Oh, go, be yourself. Oh, that is beautiful right there. Right, so we've got another one that we need to watch, and I will come back to you when we get to that one. Right, so this is going to be the part 2 version right now of Maya Angelou saying rainbow is in the clouds. So I feel like it's going to be a little message with the title or the meaning of it being a rainbow in the clouds. So let's see what she's talking about with this one. And damn, Maya Angelou is really coming through with some really good lessons to learn, you know what I'm saying? That's what I love to strive my life for, because my quoted life that I've given myself, and I feel like I've made up myself, is life is a lesson and you've got to listen to learn, you know what I'm saying? And she's coming through with these lessons right now that we need to listen and we need to learn, you know what I'm saying? Let's go.
It's an African-American song, 19th century, which is so great. It says, when it looked like the sun wasn't gonna shine anymore, God put a rainbow in the clouds.
Wow.
Imagine. And I've had so many rainbows in my clouds. I had a lot of clouds.
Damn.
But I have had so many rainbows. And one of the things I do when I step up on a stage, when I stand up to translate, when I go to teach my classes, when I go to direct a movie, I bring everyone who has ever been kind to me with me.
Oh.
Black, white, Asian, Spanish-speaking, Native American, gay, straight, everybody. I say,
Let's go.
I'm going on the stage.
Damn, that is so beautiful right there, especially when she's talking about the clouds and the rainbows. Like, the clouds are dull and they're grey, you know what I'm saying? They don't give that much personality. They don't really make you feel happy, or they don't really give you that kind of positive emotion. But once you see a rainbow coming through them clouds, it gives you that sign of hope, you know what I'm saying? It gives you that sign of freedom, whilst at the same time just you know that something good's about to happen. You know that the clouds are about to get cleared away and there's some sort of sun, there's some sort of light in the darkness. You know what I'm saying? And the way that she's saying, she brought up everyone that's been nice to her and brought her on stage. You know what I'm saying? No matter where they've come from, no matter what sexuality they fall under, you know what I'm saying? She doesn't care. Everyone's the same and everyone's human, you know what I'm saying? So she's bringing them on stage, and the ones that are coming through, bringing the rainbows, are the ones that she's coming through, bringing on stage to make sure they can share their rainbow with other people. You know what I'm saying? This is beautiful. It's just showing their true colours, you know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Come with me, I need you now. Long dead. You see? Damn. So I don't ever feel I have no help.
Damn.
I've had rainbows in my clouds.
Oh, I've had rainbows in my clouds. That's like a bar right there, you know what I'm saying? Because the rainbows in the clouds are the people in heaven that are looking down at you, you know what I'm saying? That is beautiful.
The thing to do, it seems to me, is to prepare yourself so that you can be a rainbow in somebody else's cloud.
Oh.
Somebody who may not look like you.
That is beautiful right there. You could be somebody else's rainbow, or you could be somebody else's rainbow in somebody else's clouds, you know what I'm saying? Because whenever people are going through dark days, all they need is that one person just to say hi, or to compliment them, or just to acknowledge them, you know what I'm saying? And then their rainbow is slowly forming, you know what I'm saying? That's beautiful.
May not call God the same name you call God, if they call God at all. You see? I may not eat the same dishes prepared the way you do. May not dance your dances. Or speak your language, but be a blessing to somebody.
Yeah, be a blessing to somebody.
That's what I think.
Oh man, what a message to end it off on. Be a blessing for somebody this week. You know what I'm saying? That's the message we're going to come through with this week. You know what I'm saying? Be a blessing for someone. Let's go. Wow, for the first time me reacting to something other than a song now, this is something so interesting and so worth the watch, because I feel like I've learned so much right now, especially when it comes to love and ego, and the way that people put love in front of ego, and they're the people that come through being like the people pleasers, the ones that are really looking out for people and really looking inside people to really see what they're going through, and having that consideration to really make sure like they can really bring the rainbow to their clouds. You know what I'm saying? And this interview right now has come through with a nice message right now to really come through, giving you that hope, whilst at the same time to be somebody's blessing today. You know what I'm saying? And Dr. Maya Angelou really came through with some really powerful wisdom, and she's done so much for herself, for her family, and for the people of America, whilst at the same time for the people of the world, to really show them a unique perspective into love, into ego, and how to carry yourself in this life, whilst also making sure you're being there for as many people as possible. You know what I'm saying? And this has been a really interesting interview right now. If there's any more interviews like this that you do want to react to, let me know in the comments, because this is spreading a beautiful message, and that's what I love to do. You know what I'm saying? Making sure everyone's moving positive and feeling motivated. And these two messages right now, from Rainbow in the Clouds to Love Liberties, these two really came through some very important messages. So I hope we've all learned something today, and make sure you do be somebody's blessing this week, and I do hope I have a great week altogether. You know what I'm saying? But if you have enjoyed this right here and you want to show some support, hit that like button. If you want to show some more support, some more videos, hit that subscribe button. And I hope stay blessed, stay positive, stay motivated, keep striving as best version of yourself. See you on next reaction, and peace, love and guidance. Bye.